In this video, I'm going to go over 3 ways gurus are going to if you continue to listen to them. If you're new to this channel, my name is James Barnes. I've done over $40 million at this point online. I've built a $1 million agency. I have a multi-million-dollar coaching program, and I only tell you that, well, because some people who come to this channel don't know who the heck I am. And so now let's just get into exactly what those 3 things are. Now, James, what is a guru, right? What's a guru? So my definition of a guru is somebody who's selling you something but never did it themselves. But they're just really good at selling you something, but they're really bad at the thing they're selling you, right? So coaches, consultants, things like that. For example, me trying to sell a course on how to build a marketing agency, but I never built a marketing agency, right? And that's why in the coaching space, coaches of coaches is like the most lucrative business you can get into, is a coach teaching another coach how to coach. It's very lucrative because they are allowed to share their own results as if it would be your results. But it's an internal flywheel, as I've mentioned many times, that the more they sell somebody, the more results they could show that will sell more people, and it will just go like this. I mean, you can call that a great business model or not, but 90% of the time, they just suck. And so here's number 1. Most gurus will just show you wins, okay? And I teeter-totter on this one because I understand how the industry works, and I understand that 95% of people just don't even go through the training where they're trying to learn something new and then just give up. However, there's ways to show student successes without people thinking that it's the average of the amount of people that come into, let's say, a coaching program. And all my examples will be of coaching programs, okay? And so how do you decipher between what I like to call the pig syndrome from somebody who's honestly being truthful? And so the best way that I know how is I don't watch, because I'm also a buyer too. I don't know everything in the world. So I'm always in the market buying how to grow Instagram, how to grow this, how to grow that. And I've been ripped off an embarrassing amount of times. And so the best way to do it is transparency. Is, you know, if somebody's teaching me how to grow an Instagram account, is their Instagram account grown to a very large size? Or do they give the excuse of, well, I'm just so busy with my coaching students, I don't have time to actually be in the trenches and grow my own? Well, that's a no-no, okay? Because ultimately, if you're not in the market doing the thing that you're coaching, then you provide no new value to everybody after you've stopped doing it. And so you always have to make sure that the person that you're going to learn from is in the trenches with you. And how do you know that? Very, very simple. Trainings get updated. It is very simple to find it. If you are in a coaching program and the trainings are never updated, that means they are not in the trenches and or hiring people that are in the trenches to actually do the training. Number 2 ways that gurus will F you is very simple. They make it sound very easy. When reality is business is not easy and is not supposed to be easy. And it's actually one of the best things about business is it's not easy, and it's very easy not to get saturated. Even if you have billions of people going into the same niche, guess what doesn't happen? It doesn't get saturated because 95% of people will fail. They'll fail themselves. They'll quit themselves. So how do you decipher between a guru that's making it sound easy and somebody who's being transparent? Well, they actually tell you in their marketing that, look, just because the process is easy doesn't mean that it's going to be easy between the ears. You're going to get a lot of no's. You're going to get a lot of failed ads. You're going to get, you're going to want to quit. You're going to have to go up a very, very large hill with a very, very large boulder. But once you get there and you get that boulder off the top, the business gets very easy. It's the beginning stages, those first 90 days where you have to sweat it out. And so within the marketing, somewhere in there should be some transparency of like, hey, if you're thinking that you're going to get rich off of this right away, then this is not for you. This is not a get rich quick scheme. This is not something you're going to come in and just be able to push a button and be able to make money. All right. This is a real business. This is, it's going to take blood, sweat, and tears. But do you want the life that others live, that others are willing to sacrifice for? Well, then you better buckle your belt tighten your shoelaces and start sacrificing. Okay, that should be in the marketing. And number 3, I'm gonna share examples without giving names, but I'll give you examples of how. Oh God, and it burns me. If you're anywhere in the marketing world, then you've obviously heard of Skool and how they have these Skool games and stuff. And we're seeing a massive amount of gurus sharing false numbers that I know are false. Now, James, if they're false numbers, how are they showing screenshots? Well, I'm going to read, and I really shouldn't do this because I'll be giving it away, but I do not like to call out names of people. So there's this one person that said, I'll change the copy of this. How I make, and I'll change the number, $200,000 a month with Skool. Just do this. And so the screenshots are of like he earns a certain amount of money in Skool, and then a certain amount of money in other affiliate income, and then a certain amount of money on another affiliate income. And so when I say they lie about the numbers is off the bat, when people read that or they see it or they watch it, they believe that, oh, all I need to do is what this person is doing and I can start making $125,000. But I know for a fact that half of that money comes from an affiliate that person has been pushing for 2.5 years and did not start doing or selling the Skool games or whatever the hell this is, a coaching program in Skool, until like 2 months ago. And so the true numbers would be, how much money have you made from when you started to 2-3 months later? Not, you can't add affiliate income that you've been making for the last 2.5 years. That's falsifying numbers. That's lying to people. Because what about the last 2 years of work that you've put in, that you've built up all this other affiliate income, and then just because you decide to do something new and that affiliate income still coming in, you add it on top? Well, get out of here, as we say in Italian. Well, not in Italian, but as an Italian person who likes to show their hands. And I could give you a massive amount of examples. I'm scrolling, I'm looking right now, right? It's all bull. It's all full bull. And I'll tell you another reason why it's all bull. Here's another one. $20-something thousand of new recurring income from moving people into Skool. You're an influencer. You have millions of people on your TikTok. You have millions of people on your Instagram. You have 980,000 subscribers on your YouTube. And you're going to share a success to these poor people. Well, I don't mean poor like money poor. I just mean like the poor souls that believe that they could do what you did, but you've been building social up for the last 10 years. I know who you like. I know. Otherwise, you wouldn't have 5 million followers across all the platforms. And so you could wrap a bag in shit and literally sell it when you're an influencer. Like, don't get me wrong. Massive respect and props for building influence and followers and all that stuff. I know how hard that is. But just because you decide to do something new and then you want to share your results so that people can start following you, and you know, I don't want to mention this name, but it's like, we call it the Dan effect, where in ClickFunnels it was just clickbait. This person built his entire business off of clickbaiting and ClickFunnels in 2017, 18, and 19. And okay, like if that's what you want to do, but you know, I'm coming to a point in my life where when I see this stuff, it boils my blood, because I've taught over 8,000 people, and I know that the average person can't find what it takes to make an online business or any business work. They just don't. And because it doesn't take much money to just simply start an online business, you get a lot of the people who should just not be in business. And yeah, that's part of the game, and I get it. Everybody should be given a chance, but they should be given a chance by knowing all the facts. I just think that we're in an era of transparency, to be honest with you. I just see it too much. When people build big businesses, I have a lot of respect. I have a very big business myself. I've gone through my own trials and tribulations. I've gone from funnels that were splattered with hundreds of testimonial videos, only to find out that, you know what, I'd rather people come to my phone calls because somewhere inside of them, they just trust me as a person that what I'm saying is possible for them. Maybe not that they're going to do it, but they have the best chance in the world to do it, and not just show all the wins all over my funnels and not just say how easy it is. I'm going through a massive change, matter of fact, and mainly because I see what other people are doing and I know what other people are doing works, and I don't want to be part of it. And so like I'm going through a whole massive change, and this is what kind of sparked this video. You know, I will get back to my regular over the shoulder videos soon. Matter of fact, if you are on this channel and you're in SMMA or GoHighLevel or looking at GoHighLevel, I'm reshooting an entire GoHighLevel training that I'm actually going to do one on my YouTube channel as well as in my private school community that's free. I do have a paid one. I'm being transparent. But building any business is difficult. And when gurus try to make things sound easy, it just boils me, especially if I know for a fact, right? Like if I don't really know, I know in my heart of hearts that like, okay, this guy's lying, but I have no like visual or mental proof of it, then whatever, it is what it is. I don't really care. But I've been ripped off just like a lot of you have. You know, I lost $28,000 on a Instagram done for you thing. It's a lot of money. I've lost $70,000 on a stupid YouTube automation investment that I made. Yeah, I was one of those me. I've spent tens of thousands on coaches, on masterminds, 10, 20, 50,000 on those. Some of the masterminds I learned a little bit. Most of them I didn't. And so I come from a place that probably a lot of you, if you're still watching this video, have come from. And maybe you're in a moment of like, yeah, I do want to build a business and I want to learn from someone good, and I don't know who to learn from. All I can tell you is just make sure you vet them, right? Make sure that you know that they're actually running the business themselves, or at the very least, the trainings and the coaching calls are all done by people who are in the trenches. Make sure that when you go through their funnel, they're just not showing you how to make $10,000 a month, that they show different people's walk of lives. They give an interview where the person actually said, hey, I came to this program, but I struggled for a little bit. It was not easy. It was hard. You know, not like, oh, I came in and in 30 days made $10,000. Like that's what sells people, but it's not the truth. And this is, we got to get back to the truth. We got to get back to the truth in politics. We got to get back to the truth. Well, that'll never happen. But we just got to get back to the truth. And if this is something that I can control in my own marketing, showing testimonials of somebody, you know, like Ben, who's built $1 million business, but it took him 18 months to actually hold and retain clients. He made a little bit of money in those 18 months. He was a CEO of a company and he worked his butt off, but it took him 18 months in his agency business to finally just like have it click. You know, that's a testimonial that people can respect. And yeah, you do have, you know, I had a testimony of the 23-year-old pizza delivery kid that made like 10,000 in 30 days. I took it off, or at least I'm in the process. My team is in the process of removing those things. Because if you come to a call, and this is just an example, and I'll end this video. If you come to a call with me and my team, and you understand that it's not going to be easy, but you're still willing to invest in yourself, I will guarantee you are going to have a much better chance of succeeding than somebody who comes to a call and has to be like hard sold to, which we don't do, but just, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, people still need to be walked down that line because they've come to the call, they showed interest, this is what they want to do. But as long as they understand that building a business is 100% possible for everybody. But for some reason, only 5% take the necessary steps. And I've invested in things where I knew that, you know, the chances of this succeeding, or the chances of me doing everything that I need for it to succeed, are probably slim to none. And even though I invested the money and never got a return on it, I knew already. Like I knew that, you know, I'm going out on a limb here. I think I could do the work. I'm not sure, but I just want to get started. Maybe buying this program will jumpstart me. And sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. And that's just life, and that's just learning. So as I stated, I will be getting back to my normal videos, and every once in a while sprinkle in some of these little things that drive me crazy. And hopefully you guys can appreciate some of the just kind of thoughts on the top of my head, other than just kind of like press a button here, go here, click this, and all that stuff. If you want more content like this, like, subscribe, comment down below, share this video, and as well as don't forget that I have that free Skool community. The link is down below. Come join. I got a lot of cool stuff in there. Support is in there and all that good stuff. All right. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.